This is the murder of Patrice Wilson. Patrice Latoya Wilson was born on August 1st, 1993 to Rosalind Livingston in Detroit, Michigan. Patrice's mother described her as fun-loving and a goal-getter that set high standards and goals for herself. Rosalind stated that there wasn't anything that Patrice set out to do for herself that she did not achieve. Patrice had a very loving heart and she liked to take care of people, so it made sense that she became a nurse. After graduating from nursing school, Patricia worked for Central Campus Hospital. On Saturday, May 13, 2023, Patrice was last seen leaving Central Campus Hospital in the parking lot. While attempting to enter her car in the parking lot, something strange happened. Patrice was forced to move over in her car by an unknown man at the time, while he sat in the driver's seat and took off with her. This was all captured on the hospital camera where she worked. Authorities was notified quickly about Patrice's abduction, and immediately they started the groundwork on finding out who this man was and why he had abducted Patrice. While questioning as many people as they possibly could within a short period of time, they found out that the man that had abducted Patrice was her ex-boyfriend, Jameer Miller, 36. Jameer drove Patrice Lincoln south towards I-75 and Mack Avenue, Police Captain Donna McCord told reporters. During the next 24 hours, things would intensify even more. Unfortunately, on Sunday, May 14, Mother's Day, Patrice's body was discovered in her car. She had been shot multiple times and placed in the trunk of her car. Police put out a bolo for Jameer, who had been spotted around the city wearing different color wigs to disguise himself. Following a multi-agency investigation in which several search warrants were executed, Miller started to feel the heat and turned himself into police with his attorney on May 15, 2023. Rosalind, Patrice's mother, described her relationship with Jameer as very toxic and how her daughter tried her best to get away from him while they were in a relationship together, but she just couldn't shake him off. He kept on following her and calling her wherever she go, although she had no plans to return back into that toxic relationship with Jameer. Detroit Police Chief James White stated on Monday, May 15, 2023 that Detroit has lost a daughter. Patrice was young and she had her whole life ahead of her. She was dedicated to serving and helping others as a nurse and putting others before herself. She also was a mother, obviously a daughter, and to have her life taken from her just before Mother's Day is absolutely heartbreaking. The chief said investigators were working on a warrant package money to submit to Wayne County prosecutors and said that there were grandiose details about the case that he couldn't disclose. This is a very complex case that touched a number of different communities, said White, who said police executed search warrants in Detroit and Inkster, and that Novi Police, Wayne State Police, and Michigan State Police aided in the investigation. This case was really shining a light on the problem of domestic violence, White said. We're already had 12 homicides with a domestic violence nexus to them, and we're pretty much in the same place where we were last year, 12 domestic violence related homicide. That 12 victims this year alone who lost their lives to someone they thought cared for them or that they cared for. White said police were looking into reports that Miller had been captured on a doorbell video in 2021 trying to break into Wilson's home. The video, posted on TikTok, had received 1.4 million likes as of Monday, May 15, 2023. This is such a sad and unnecessary killing of a young lady that had so much ahead of her and was doing so much for the community. My praise and thought goes out to Rosalind, Patrice's mother, her grandmother, and most importantly, her 7-year-old son that was robbed of being raised by his own mother. If you or anyone that you know is in a domestic violent relationship, please reach out and call the domestic hotline 1-800 number for help. May Patrice's soul rest in peace and God give her family the strength to carry on without her. Until next time on the Meaningful Talk Crime Doc, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you guys later in the comment section.